Hi everyone, this is Sigrid Soto, and I'm going to try my hardest to not make this so long. Okay, so what I have here, these were sent to me in Happy Mail. I think it's to teach kids how to string and how to use their hands. And then I have these that are shell. I like the shell, but they could be better. And then these bottle caps that Gina Aaron sent me in Happy Mail quite a while back. And what I want to do is use my napkins and embellish or make them prettier. And I'm going to use that glossy super heavy gel. I need a container to stick it in. That way you can use school glue, but I decided to use this stuff. The first one I want to mess with is this one here. So I'm just slathering it on top. See what we get from it. Oh, I thought I took the ply off of this one. Okay, I guess I didn't. Hopefully there's still glue there. As always, I'm going to spray some water just so it lets me manipulate it better. And I think I'm going to squirt some school glue into this mixture here. We'll see right now. And since most likely it'll be facing up, I don't think I'm going to cover the back. Well, let's just cover the back. Okay, it flipped on its own. Yeah, I'm going to use some school glue. I'm going to squirt some in here. And some water, just to give it some more movement. It's not so thick. You can find these hearts at the thrift store a lot in the kids' toys. I've seen them, never picked them up, never gave it a second thought, and which is strange because when I see things, I usually am quick on it and say, hey, I can alter that. But these I know I've seen and never picked up. I should probably use, where is it? Here, I think it's here. This here. That way we can see when it dries which side we like. So I'm kind of glad, actually I'm glad that I decided to do front and back. You never know which one you end up liking more, the front or the back. That's how I justify it. Okay, it kind of ripped here and the red is showing, but that's okay. Might actually, in the end, once it's dry, it might actually add character to it. And then let's try this circle. It might just be nice just to have a little piece on here. We'll see right now. Actually, let's just do it. Let's try to get this black flower. I mean pink flower with a black background is what I mean. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Actually, I want more of the flower up. Maybe I should do it this way. Make sure the hole is where I want it eventually. Right around there. Yep. That's pretty. This one I'm going to just tear. I'm not going to do the back. Just pressing down and pulling. This way I make them desirable to me and make them to where I want to actually use them by making them more pretty. And it's a good way to use up our napkins. And then there's napkins that are a theme, like this Easter theme. Let's see how that comes out. I don't want to get all of the Easter egg on there. I really don't want it to look like Easter eggs. And this one I am going to cover the back, just in case I like the back better. I need to have my son come, plus it'll be an excuse to see him. Come sharpen my knives and come sharpen my scissors. He does such a wonderful job sharpening them. If you ever get tacky stuff on your scissors, like I think this has a little bit, some Goo Gone. I pick up my Goo Gone at Armenian or Asian dollar stores. They usually have glue gun, which is amazing. Let's do the butterfly. And then I'll punch the holes after it's dry. The butterfly. What if we put another butterfly? It's not big enough, but it's not big enough, but it's gonna work. Remember to save your second ply from your napkin, because you can use it on your jelly plate. This one feels like it still has another one in there. Yep. Sometimes it comes with one and sometimes it comes with two. Let's try to place it right there. See if it doesn't rip. Don't rip on me. It's gonna rip if I lift it one more time. I chanced it with those 2 times. So yep, let's just call it good enough. So that yellow coming through is nice. Try not to pull on it. That's why I like to use water, because it softens it up. I think school glue would have been a better choice on this. It's a lot less tacky and a lot less thicker, a lot less thick. Alright, and I'm going to continue, so you guys can stay and watch. But that's about all I wanted to show you. What if I prepare the back before? Might be easier. I don't mind using this brush because it loses hair. Oh, I wanted to do it with a piece of fabric. That's what I wanted to do. Now this one I probably should cut. You know, let me do this. In order to make them lay a little better, let's snip around. It just makes sense to me to do it, so I'm going to do it. There we go, it worked. Okay. Then I'm just going to lay a piece of napkin on the back side, just because, no reason. I'm kind of thinking that it'll hold all the little strips. You never know which side you're going to end up liking. You see? They pretty. Let me show you guys my canvas from the previous video. You see it's going clear. I'm happy it's going clear. And off camera I ended up adding some more white and white to her headband and a little stone in the middle. And then I think I added some more white to some of these. And then I got my oil pastels, I think they're called. And I rubbed it here and I used some water to make that texture we did earlier come up. And everything's still drying and it seems like the glue is going quite clear. So I'm excited for that. Although I said school glue would probably be better, I would hate to waste anything that I already poured out, so we're going to continue with the school glue. I mean with this molding, what's it called again? Gloss Super Heavy Gel. I should have paid attention. It says Super Heavy Gel. Didn't pay attention. Which one have we not used? Use that one. Let's use this blue one. Love this blue. This time I'm going to make sure I give myself enough. And I'll make sure to share with you guys when it is done. When they're dry, I mean. I'll make sure I come back and show you guys what they look like dry. Don't they look so nice already? Let's do this butterfly. Decisions. I think we were good here. All those pieces will be used on my drop paper. Just another way to use up your napkins and come up with some really nice embellishments. You can use this in front of your journal to close it up. You could probably use it in jewelry. You can probably wrap it around some leather. You can glue it onto a canvas, glue it onto a jewelry display. Okay, one more. This one I think I want to use some of this stuff. I'm trying to put my slipper back on. Oh! Yep, you guessed it. I just cut through my thing here. That's okay. Another thing I would like to experiment in doing is making my own bodice, I think it's called. An altered bodice. That's been on my mind. Not sure exactly what they're called right now. Usually when I film, I forget my English. Okay, so we're done, and I'll come back and show you them when we're all done. Whatever's left here, I'm going to add some water and use it to adhere all of these little pieces of napkin onto my drop paper back there. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.